Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to my channel Nifty Se Aage. Friends, the purpose of making this video is to clear doubts of my friends who are doing intraday strangle or straddle. So, let me clear the doubts of my friend who are doing intraday strategy, and also a little bit of adjustment I will talk about in the end is about my friends who are using the strangle strategy, which is strategy 2 in positional basis for the week. So friends, I will start with the intraday strategy. Now in intraday strategy we use straddle when the VIX is 18 to 21, and we use strangle when the VIX is 23 or higher. Now friends, I will like to give you an example with yesterday's trade, which is 14th May. Friends, on 14th May, which is yesterday, what happened? The market opened at 14,750. I would like to clearly tell you how to adjust your position intraday so that you can make some amount of profit and your stop loss should not get hit in all probability. So, and I would also like to tell you how to arrange a straddle or a strangle in the first 1 hour. Suppose friends, yesterday what happened? Market opened at a high of 14,750. In the first 1 hour, the low which the market made was 14,677. Now what is the average of 14,750 and 14,677? It is roughly 14,720. Now the friends who wanted to make a straddle, where would they be making the straddle? They would be making the straddle at 14,700, friends, because it is between the two price points. Now what happens? Suppose the market started moving down. So while moving down, when it crosses the 14,677 level, which was the low level for the first 1 hour, then what do you need to do immediately? You need to shift your put position from the straddle to 14,650. Now your straddle has become 50 point strangle. Okay, and as the price keeps going down, then you should further take your put side position to 14,600 to make it as a 100 point strangle. This is one way when you start with a straddle. When you start with a straddle, you can make it a strangle if you see the market is continuously going down and making the range bigger. How does it make the range bigger? First, it breaks the 14,677. That is the first signal for making one adjustment. The adjustment which you will make is that you will take the put side to 50 points below, which is 14,650, and your straddle will become a 50 point strangle. And suppose if the market further goes down, as it went from 14,650 to further down, then in that case you need to take your put side position to 14,600 and make it a 100 point strangle. What is the 100 point strangle for you today now? It is 14,700 call you have sold, and you have shifted your position to 14,600 put. So it is a 100 point strangle which you should continue till 130 and exit it. Whatever profit loss you get, exit at 130. Now suppose friends, you have not made a straddle because the VIX was around 20 to 21. Some of the friends may have thought of strangle also. So if you make a strangle, I have told you about how you make a straddle, and then because of market big movement, you convert it into a strangle. So in that case, from straddle you move to strangle. And similarly, if the market opened at 14,750 and suppose instead of coming down it would have gone up and reached say 14,775, what would you do? You would remove the call side from the straddle and take it to 14,750, and if it further went to 14,800 suppose, then you further broaden your straddle to 14,800 call selling, so that now you are at 14,800 call sell and 14,700 put sell, which is a 100-point strangle which you have made from the straddle position which you took at 10:15 to 10:30. So you took a straddle position at 10:30, but maybe in the next half an hour, because of the market movement, you have converted into a strangle. For that, how many positions you need to change? 2 positions, friends, only. And then let it continue for the rest of the day and exit at 1:30. This is when you have made a straddle. Now what? In case of strangle, how would you make a strangle in the same market? Suppose the market opens at 14,750, goes to 14,677 in the 1 hour. So the average is 14,720. So the strangle which you will first make at 10:30 is you will sell 14,750 call and you will sell 14,650 put. So it is a 100-point strangle which you have developed. Now as the market moves below, as it moved yesterday, and it crosses 14,677 and starts going further down, then in that case you need to change your put position from the strangle and take it downwards towards 14,600, friends. So you have made one adjustment and your strangle becomes 150 point long. Earlier it was 14,750 and 14,650. Now you have changed it to 14,600. So your strangle becomes 150 points broad. Now if you see the market goes further down below 14,650 say, in that case you have to make one more adjustment, which is you have to bring your call side down from 14,750 to 14,700, friends. Then you are again in a 100-point strangle with 14,700 call which you have sold and 14,600 put you have sold. After that, don't tinker it with it at all and exit at 130 with whatever profit you get, friends. By making this simple adjustment in strangle, if the market goes downside, you can save your losses and make some profit, and rather I would say good profit. So similarly, suppose you made a strangle based on first 1 hour study, you make a strangle of 14,750 call and 14,650 put. Now suppose the market starts going upwards and market reaches 14,775. What do? You first change your call side position which you have sold to 14,800 and keep the put side position same at 14,650. Now suppose you see the market crosses 14,800. In that case you need to shift your put side position from 14,650 to 14,700. So your new strangle which changes to 14,800 call you have sold and 14,700 put you have sold. So unless the market makes a 200-point move, which is generally unlikely, if the market makes such a move upwards, it can max make a 50-70 point move downwards or 100 points. So friends, the new triangle which you create when the market is going up is first by adjusting your call position to 50 points higher, and if the market further goes higher, then you need to change your put position to the next higher 50 points to make your strangle again 100 points. So in the morning at 10:30 you had a strangle of 100 points which was 14,750 and 14,650, but maybe because of the market moving upwards you have a new strangle which is 14,800 and 14,700. You stick with that and exit at 130. Similarly on the downside, first strangle which you make is 14,750 and 14,650, but if the market starts going down and you move your put side to 14,600, and if it goes further down then you shift your call side to 14,700 to make a strangle of again 100 points between 14,700 and 14,600. Now friends, suppose the market moves down and you shift your put position down. So the moment you shift your put position down, or in case of market moving up, when you shift your call position up first, so the strangle becomes 150 points. Now suppose friends, the market crosses the 1 hour low of 14,677 but takes support at 14,650 and starts moving upwards, then you don't need to friend change the strangle to 100 points. You keep the strangle same at 150 points and leave it and exit it at 130. You will certainly get some profit. Again I am repeating, in case of strangle adjustment, when the market goes down, crosses the down point of first 1 hour, then you need to shift your put position 50 points lower and your strangle becomes 150 points instead of 100 points which you made in the morning. Now if the market goes further down below 14,650, it means the market is further going down, then you adjust your call side position to 14,700. But if you see the market taking support and coming upwards, then in that case you don't need to change the call position to 14,700. You can stick with the 150 point strangle for the day and exit it at 130. Similarly on the upside, if the market has gone from 14,750 to 14,775, in that case you are adjusting your call side to 14,800. Your put side remains at 14,650. So your strangle becomes 150 points instead of 100 points. Now suppose the market does not go towards 14,800 and starts taking support at 14,780 and starts coming down. Then in that case you don't need to adjust your put side to 14,700. Let it be a 150 point strangle and close at 130 with whatever profit you get. So I hope friends I have been very clear in telling you how to adjust your straddle or strangle in case of a abnormal movement in the market. If you make a strangle, if the market starts moving down, crosses the 1 hour low, then you need to shift your put side position 50 points lower. If the market further breaks 25-30 points, then you need to shift your call position also by 50 points and make a 100 point strangle. In case the market bounces back after 20 points, after taking support or maybe 5 points from the 1 hour low, it starts taking support and starts coming up, then you don't need to change your call position. Let it be a 150 point strangle for the day and let it give you whatever profit it can give. But friends, by using these strategies either on the market up move or on the market down move, you tend to reduce your losses and in fact keep your profits consistent day after day. So friends, I hope I have been able to explain you both the side of the strangle and straddle very clearly. Even in case of straddle, when you make a straddle of say 14,700 in the morning and the market starts moving up, then maybe you need to take up your straddle to 14,750 in case the market starts taking support at 14,775. In case the market is not taking support there and moving even further upward, then maybe you have to make it a 14,800, 14,700 kind of a strangle to gain intraday profit. So friends, depending on the situation, you may have to convert your straddle into a small strangle or of 50 points, or maybe a slightly broader strangle of 100 points. But you need to change only two positions every day. In case of straddle, you need to move 2 point upward on the call side. If the market keeps moving up, you have to move 1 point up on the call side and 1 point up on the down on the put side in case the market takes support. In case of a strangle, if the market moves down, you need to move 50 points below for the put side, and if the market goes further down, you need to shift the call side. If the market takes supports, starts coming back, then you need to stick with the 150 point strangle for the day. And same thing for the upside. In case of downside, you need to adjust the put sold position first to 50 points below. In case of a upside, you need to change the call position which you have sold to 50 points higher first, and then if you feel the market is further going up, then you can shift the put position. If you think the market is taking support, in that case you stick with 150 point strangle for the day and take whatever profit you get at around 130. But friends, maintaining the discipline of moving out at 130 is very important, because as we have seen yesterday also, the market starts becoming volatile after 130, and many times big moves come in the last 1 hour, friends. So be careful about that. I hope with these adjustments in the intraday strategy, you will start making some consistent profits from now on. Friends, if you are not very clear even after seeing this video, you please rewind it, see every point very clearly, listen to every point very clearly, then only make intraday strategy, friends, because intraday strategy only remains till the market closes, and for us it doesn't even remain till that time, it only remains till 130. So we have hardly 3 hours of time to make profit. So we should be quick in adjusting our strangle and straddle as per the market movement in the next 15 to 20 minutes of creating the position, which means if you create the position at 10:15, you should be able to adjust it in the next 20 minutes by say 10:35 or 10:40, and then leave it there and exit at 1:30. I hope, friends, now this thing is clear to you. Now I would come to the friends who take the weekly strangle. Weekly strangle, friends, when you take, you need to be very clear about one thing. Either because of strong movement upwards or strong movement downwards on Friday itself, your stop loss may get hit, as it got hit for some of my friends. We had taken strategy 2 with 15,100 call which we sold, and we took slightly conservative view on the put side, so we sold 450 OTM put at 14,300. But unfortunately, as the market went below 14,600 once, the put side stop loss was hit. In such a case, friends, when you are in a weekly strategy, positional strategy, where you have sold a strangle, if your put side stop loss gets hit, what do? You should not first of all go for the next put side price and try to sell it. That is like going against the market, and maybe within a very less period your next stop loss may also get hit and you may further make losses. So what is the ideal strategy when such a thing happens. See, suppose your put side stop loss got hit, you let the position clear. Acha friends, before I dwell on this weekly thing, for the intraday people, I have one more important thing to say, which has also been the query of many friends. In intraday, if one of your SL gets hit, you need to exit both the positions. And why I say that? I say that because when one stop loss gets hit, you are in profit in the second position. You should only wait for 5 to 10 minutes and then close the other position also for the day, so that you can exit with either a little bit of loss or little bit of profit as the situation may be. But if you persist with the second position, the market may make a U-turn intraday and your profits on the other position may also come down, and you may actually net end the day in loss. So friends, remember very carefully, first position, if it is SL is hit, wait for 5-10 minutes and clear your second position also. Don't wait for longer than 5-10 minutes, otherwise you may, your profit on the other position may also come down. So now coming back to the weekly strangle. So weekly strangle, friends, if your put side say stop loss gets hit, you don't have to do immediately anything. You wait. If you see the market after hitting your stop loss, suppose yesterday when the market moved to 14,592, it had hit the stop loss of my friends who had sold 14,300 put. So now when you have seen that the stop loss has got hit, you need to observe whether the market is trending below that point for the remaining part of the day, and is it closing also below that. If it is tending to close below that, then you can actually bring your call side position, which was 15,100, you can shift it to either 15,000, or if you are more liquid, then you can keep the 15,100 position and sell one more lot of 15,000 call for the week. Friends, your loss which you make on the put side will be taken care of by selling the call on the call side, and by bringing and adjusting the call side to 100 points lower. In case you are not liquid enough, you exit your 15,100 position and bring it down to 15,000. If you see the market is continuously trending below the point where it hit your stop loss, which means for yesterday's case, if the market was trending below 14,600 for the rest of the day, you would have shifted your position immediately to 15,000 from 15,100 on the call side. Now friends, suppose if you see your stop loss gets hit, but the market takes support there and it starts moving upwards, then in that case, friends, you need to just forget your put side position, which your stop loss has got hit and you have made some loss. Say in our case, we made a loss of 14 points. Now don't make immediately a call side position, don't adjust. Wait, if the market takes support there, it is bound to retrace back to higher side like it did yesterday, and the moment the market has crossed almost 70% of the downside, say market from 14,710 or 20 came down to 14,590. So how much point the market came down? Almost 130 points. Now from that 130 points, from 14,590, if the market would go up by 100 points, say the market reached 14,690, at that point, friends, you should exit your 15,100 call and enter 15,000 call at a better premium. In case you are liquid enough, then you can keep the 15,100 call as it is, and when the index reaches 14,690 or crosses it, then you should enter 15,000 call for your positional trade. And friends, the reason why I say that you should wait, because if the market takes support at a certain level, then it tends to bounce back sharply, which is what happened yesterday. And if it bounces back, say around 60 to 70% of the point from where it went down, then in that case you should move to 100 point lower call position. The reason why I tell you to shift to 15,000 is that the market is clearly showing some signs of weakness, and hence when it is showing signs of weakness, then it is not going to move much upwards. The upside will be capped more and more. So in that case the market will not be able to breach the 15,000 mark also very easily. Friends, whatever I have told you for intraday as well as the strategy 2 traders who take strategy 2, please keep these things in mind. If you have any doubt, see the video again and again. Friends, I am making it very clear, whatever advice I give is for educational purpose. It is not a buy sell call. You are not obliged to take any position based on my advice. You should consult your financial advisor as well as use your own research to develop your position. However, my aim is to help you in making consistent profit day after day, week after week, every year, all your life. So friends, if you like my videos, share it with your friends so that they can also gain from it, and subscribe to my channel. Friends, take care, the situation is not good. Wear mask, keep distance, and keep yourself